Okay, so this is my second video for the day, and I want to ask you a question. When was the last time you went to buy a car and it didn't run, and it was hit on all four corners, and a lot of stuff on it didn't work? And you just thought in your heart, oh, I gotta have that. When was the last time you went in to a store and seen something all busted and broken up and thought, oh Lord, I can't leave the store without that? This channel's obviously going to be about offering solutions as well as pointing out some really bad thoughts, especially in this day and age. So I want to address the beautifully broken. And before I go any further, my Christian friends, of whom I consider myself one of you, probably aren't going to like this a lot. So brace yourself. This beautifully broken garbage that you're peddling, it's garbage. Listen, and I'm going to go to the spiritual side of this, because I don't consider myself very religious, but I do consider myself very spiritual. So having said that, beautifully broken flies in the face of what it means to be converted. You are supposed to be made whole. Okay? So when you're up on stage singing about being beautifully broken, you might as well just be slapping Messiah in the face. Because what you're really saying is, oh, I am just exactly like I am without the conversion, being converted, which is a paradox in itself, right? So you're saying that, well, I'm so bad off I can't be fixed, and I'm broken and I'm busted, and it's a plea for help. And I'm going to tell you what it is, okay? It's a cry for attention, because y'all are narcissistic airheads, because you grab onto something that sounds so good, right? And you just run with that, oh, beautifully broken, it sounds great. No, it sounds like crap. It sounds like garbage. There's nothing broken that's beautiful. Nothing. Okay? If you're broken, sit still until you're made whole. That's my advice to believers. Now, for the rest of the world, agnostics and whoever, here's the problem with that. Okay, you yourself, think about this, will never buy anything broken, and you'll take it back. You'll want a refund, right? Unfortunately, in relationships, you don't get a refund. Think about that. Now, there's no warranty. There's no guarantee. Two different things. And when you think about it, everything's taking a chance. I mean, getting out of bed's taking a chance, right? Staying in bed. What is the thing in the Rush song? If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. So anyway, having said that, when we look at the beautifully broken thing, we're trying to sell ourselves to someone else as a product we ourselves would not consume or buy. Now, why do I say that? How do I compare that to like retail or wholesale or anything like that? Because In any relationship, you are investing a lot of yourself, a lot of your time, a lot of your feelings, a lot of your emotions. You are, hopefully, if it's any good at all, you're sharing secrets about yourself and sides of yourself, or revealing to that person things you don't reveal to just anybody, right? So you're making a large investment, and you're asking them to make a large investment on something broken, but you're going to call it beautiful. Well, now, can the shell be beautiful? Absolutely. But I'm going to tell you, I would rather have, now this is just me, I'd rather have this Pontiac G5 I'm driving. It's just banged on a few corners, but it runs. It's not broke. It works well. But it's not the prettiest car out here. And the same goes for people. Wouldn't you rather have someone who works? And I don't mean like employment. Of course, that's a good thing. Nobody wants a bum. Well, I can't say that because a lot of y'all do. We'll get to that later. But the thing is that you're asking them to buy something you wouldn't buy yourself. I mean, why would you invest your time? Again, back to the Ferrari thing from my first video. On a Ferrari that don't even have an engine, or the engine's locked up or blown up, or the transmission don't work. When you can have something else that's decent, that fits you and your lifestyle, and runs really well. Or you can at least get from point A to point B. And that's what it's about with relationships. You know, you're getting from point A to point B continually. You're looking for that next opportunity to improve the relationship. So this beautifully broken garbage is just that. It's just garbage. If you're broken, I don't care if you think you're beautiful. Because some of you ain't. Now, I'm just going to say it. I mean, I see some people say, I am beautifully broken. Well, number one, you ain't beautiful. Okay? Most of you have mirrors in your house that have a restraining order against you. Okay? Just being honest. And I know a lot of people won't like that, but I am who I am. And those of you who follow me on Facebook, you'll know I'm just direct and I'm pretty straight spoken about things. Okay? Not only that, though, not only you're not beautiful, you're not beautifully broken. No one is beautifully broken. People, you got to get out of that lie. Now, I don't know who started that. I'm going to be honest with you. I think the church started it. It's crazy. It's the craziest thought. Can I tell you something that just occurred to me? What if they got that from Messiah being on the cross? Well, guess what? The Old Testament and the New Testament both tell us that not a bone in his body was broke. It was beautiful what he did. He wasn't broken. He was a sacrifice. Now, think about this just for a minute. What you're really trying to do is saying, look, I'm a hot mess, and I know I've got issues. Can you love me anyway? Maybe that's what you're saying. Well, if you're a hot mess and you got issues that get you to the point where you got to say you're beautifully broken, hell, don't be in a relationship. Just don't do it. It's like serving poison to your guests at a dinner. You wouldn't do that, not if you cared about them. Really, you wouldn't do that if you were a decent human being anyway. So be a decent human being and take yourself off the market until you're not broken, because you'll never be beautifully broken. Peace!